I found it. I found a way to solo the Igris raid. I mean, you did myself, so I found a way to beat the Igris raid. You need this team right here. All of them are evil, so awaken. I don't know about stats. Stats do play a big role in here, so I'll show you the stats. I'm just checking units. I guess the tanking has the stats. I just recommend going for like a SPA range stat on Alligator, on Crocodile. His stats don't matter. His stats might, I don't know. That stats just range, hopefully, and this won't matter much. This team, that's about it. It's just damage. Oh, not so much it increases. Right. Tanking does a lot of damage as well. So, if you can, try to go for the stats. But there's a low chance of not seeing. So, I beat this. Finally, I can did it. I don't want to tell you how long this took, but it took a long time. This is telling us I'll do that later, but you get a good amount for those trophies. Don't want to use those for, but gems. You're 2 days out. 3 days to grind this out until I get it. Could you AFK this? Yes. Because you can see how if you're in the right spot, you don't have to move your camera that much, but I have to do it just to make sure I won't be AFKing this tonight, so that's what's happening. It's just like 3 times the chance, about 3 times as much odds as Act 6 of Legend Stage, Act 3 of Legend Stage, and it's a whole lot easier to macro, which is this alt defenders for enemy defenders and macro Vanguards for what's at this point. It's just do a tiny tax the macros. So farming is a good idea. Try to farm as much as you can early stages, and then switch to. You are gonna need. So one reason why I beat this nowadays is don't max out Vegetas. That's one mistake I made. Don't max them out. You could max out this name. Crocodile, so they have a higher range and a low SPA, but don't max out. Max out Tangents. I recommend do max out Tangents. Very good. But do not max out Vegetas. You're like 2 upgrades away from maxing out, which is like after you get the 5 class ability. So 1, it saves you like $40,000, which is about as a month, just enough for you to beat it afterwards. You just gotta sell off everything and you should beat it. So it'll work. It's not that good. It works. Move them out, but you don't really need to. You can just stand right here and just do all that. Just make sure the farms are placed. You'll farm there, there, and another one right there, and you'll be fine. I'm just doing this because it's easier to move around. Okay, I'm just gonna go from here. Then we go and place the Vegetas. Before, you see the minus 7 buffs? It's great, but damage is more important. But then again, which is in comparison with the damage you lost. What I did with these ones was Crocodile is position in a way. About here is so that these two, when you want the maxed out, you don't really have to, but if you don't do it, then just do that. So if one range answer, they can pick it up, then I'll put it right there. It works out great. I do recommend. Then one here, not sure if it's closer to this would be better. Then yeah. Right about here. Most of the spots I recommend. Then max out farms. Farming is a big priority in this. it matters a ton if you farm or not. If you feel like not farm a lot, you need to farm a lot, but matters a ton if you like when you start farming. Because with this, you get 20,000 per wave, which is highly needed. Also, the good thing about having farms like units back here is you have time to farm when the boss comes around, so you don't have to leave and do stuff all multiple times. But like once in a good. Let's level this up. We're gonna get this full AoE. Get one of these full AoE, and you should be good for the first boss. The boss will take around 9 waves to be killed up to there. So that's like around $200,000 you get just from doing this. So, in this full AoE, definitely worth it. While you're getting like, you can constantly kill them. Good enough. Also, one thing that matters a lot when you do this is killing all the enemies before the boss gets there. Because of this passive, it doesn't have to be a boss, it's just be like one enemy. Kill was so good with that. It's like around 9,000, which is 18,000 per hit times 4. Is 72,000 damage per like 4 or 5 seconds. Very good. One wave away. The thing I do recommend is once you get 1 to full AoE, work on getting Galagon on these. Once you get Final Flash on these. Once you do that, you're just set. You won't be able to do anything else. The damage increase is like 1,000 and like a couple hundred for 18,000. Not worth it. Don't get maxed out. It's not even worth it. You see, this is only I'll do the Final Flash real quick. It's 5.7 seconds. You're good. You don't have to get a low SPA. That's alright. More range, great, but it won't matter that much when you're stunned. So I don't recommend. I've attempted this like 10 times now. Lost one except for one. Just like the one I legit just did before recording this video to teach you on how to do it. As long as you keep the enemies low, this should be set. Fire Flash. Now we work on this one. Because right now, enemies are low right now for that. There's not much enemies behind it, not much enemies in front of it, so if it gets in the way, then it's gonna get like less damage. You want to be as the lowest amount of enemies possible around Igris. So 1, you do more damage, and 2 is just easier, I guess. So if something hits one hit, it doesn't. Something doesn't slip by and go away too. But Galagon, this should be possible. This was easier than the last time I did it. Once this is done, next we will restart and this again. And now we just have to work on getting this to Galagon. Takes 44,000. So this will cost at most of 180,000 yen, which is about 10 waves. So half this if I had all this from wave 1. Yeah, this one wave and this I'm done with these. I still have to do this, but that's like 4,000, 16,000 for those, like one wave, so not too bad. Good, and then 5 plus. Done here. I'll show you later how much damage it did, where it just practically increases by. getting this maxed out, we give it, which is so useful. It's close to 8,000. Yeah, it's close to 8,000. How much does it cost? So never mind. Calculates itself is maxed. Damage doesn't matter that much, because I'm not here for the damage. I'm here to get all these to AoE. Full AoE. Because there's multiple types of AoE for some reason. Or there's line AoE, cone AoE, stadium or AoE, which is Akaza and Jahan. Stadium is it's this, but the Photon Sucker just replace that with that. Switch these two and that's the stadium AoE. It's close to being full AoE, but it's not quite. I'll need one more wave. And once I get all of them to full AoE, we should be good. You see that last one I get the full AoE, right? Yeah. Because when they're full AoE, it attacks the boss and everything without them to like sacrifice anything else. And since there's like 6 waves since this, it has boosted this by a good amount. You know what I do is just max these out. This is why Tengen is so good at this. One is full AoE and has this, which is amazing when it comes to this boss battle. See, this about 17,000 damage per hit. As long as I have wait a bit, well, no, that's not good. Kill those as quick as possible. And that should be good. Should. Hopefully. Yeah, they can probably kill up. It's 72,000 damage per, like, all 4 of them going on. So, about 7 more. I mean, 2 more hits. All of them. 6 more hits if they don't, if this one unit. Oh, hold on. Just check this. There we go. That is wrong the entire. Because all these are supposed to be maxed out and they're not. Jeez. Try to max that one out. I have to just get money from killing mobs. This ring of money crown. Just passive income. It's gonna be for kills to come from all those. Igris has not spawned in yet. If I get Igris on second try, I'm set. I'm not doing anything else. So here's spawn with like 1.5 million HP. Now if there's traits on, I'll just do it easy, but there's none, so it's not easy. It's terribly hard. Worst case scenario, I just sell these, not just get money for that, but once they reach about here, I just sell it. I did farming a little bit wrong. I was like 1 wave behind, I think. So, but it's still be good considering. I have some money left over. Have money left over after selling everything to do it again. So I just gotta make sure that the enemies are killed, and it should be good. That's around. Just tells him up. It's 2.65 thousand DPS. It'd be 30% more with Deadeye, but the traits are disabled, so no Deadeye. So let's wait for this. Getting Deadeye on, say, Tengen or Casa is gonna be very good for the raid, for Rengoku raid. Oh, wait, maybe 200? Nope. So once you get to this range, I'll just sell this not get that max, which should help. Actually, that's not even going to get maxed out. You can see it's mowing the HP down by a good amount. If everything the way I did it, it should take you around 17 minutes per one. So that's around 6% per hour. If you for 12 hours, that's 72% chance total of you getting it. It may take you much more, but it's hard to be that unlucky, to be honest. Do these the AoEs are pretty wonky, so I would say these once they get to this area, then sell them, because they get like very wonky. The slows help a ton for this. I would just say this much. And because they're all connected, this entire area is just slowed for the most part. And now we can start selling these. So that now we just have $70,000 left over. Wait for this to do the damage, and once we get about around here-ish, sell them out. So 9.3 is okay. That's the damage it does. Wet this much else. Once it gets far enough, I'll sell it and place it over there. And show you how much it is at max. It's not a good increase. For 90,000 yen, it's not a good increase. And that was it barely increased. And about a couple hundred more. See? Very simple. You get a good amount of stuff. Oh, it's about 60 minutes.